Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and if the Democrats are thinking about replacing Joe Biden with Kamala Harris, they better think again. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you don't care if it's Joe Biden, Jill Biden, Gavin Newsom, Michelle Obama, or whoever, you're still voting for Donald Trump in November, smash that join button and become a member of this channel. Kamala Harris is the heir apparent. She's the one, for a multitude of reasons everybody's pointing to be the nominee if Joe Biden steps aside. Now, my reasoning, and I've heard it from other people, is how do you step over a black woman and maybe insert a white male like Pete Buttigieg or Gavin Newsom? How do you explain that to your voters in the Democrat Identity Politics Party? You can't. The second thing is, she's the only one with access to the money that's been raised. If you nominate anybody else, they have to start from scratch with fundraising. But Harris has the access to the over $200 million they already have because her name's on the ticket. So to me, it's a no-brainer. If you replace Biden, it has to be with Harris. Even if you get past the identity politics thing, she could be a white man. It still has to be her. Otherwise, you're going to start, what, fundraising in August for a presidential election in November? You're so behind the eight ball at that point, I don't see how you get out of it. Problem for Harris, and it's a big one, well, it's explained here in this piece, but I'll give you a little hint. She's complicit. She's complicit in the greatest con job in American history, a scandal bigger than Watergate, and she's knee-deep in it. I want you to watch this interview, and then I want you to please leave your comments and tell me if you think she's just as guilty as the Biden family.
So, of course, there's also this headline in the Washington Post, Democrats rallying around Harris as potential nominee. It's on the front page. As President Biden continues to face questions, there are growing signs many in the Democratic Party are willing to accept the notion of Vice President Harris at the top of their presidential ticket, a potentially significant shift. And I have to say, I've been picking this up in my reporting, too. I mean, Alex, where do you think this sort of, I mean, it's all very quiet. It's all behind the scenes. But, man, the elbows are being thrown. The conversations are being had among the people that would step up if Biden stepped aside.
Yeah, Kamala Harris is the clear front runner, and it's not clear who, if anybody, would actually challenge her for the nomination. But the thing is that she, we talked about credibility. She's going to have to, first of all, answer the fact that she's been one of the main public validators of his health. Remember, after her report, she went out there and said he is with it. He is commanding everything in the room. She's going to have to sit down and answer tough questions. I mean, we talked about Joe Biden hasn't really been out there with reporters. Kamala Harris, besides that initial CNN and MSNBC interview right after the debate, she hasn't really been out there answering questions. And they're going to be, if Joe Biden drops out, the first week that she is out there is going to be critical. Because if there's any signs of chinks in the armor, there are many, as you just said, there are many people in the wings that are ready to pounce as soon as she shows weakness.
Yeah,